Welcome to my cooking show, Cooking with Me at Home. All right, I'm going to be making today a cabbage soup because I'm going to be going on the cabbage soup diet. And I hate to say that I'm going to be doing a diet necessarily, but I'm incorporating a lot of the things from the cabbage soup diet in order to eat healthier, make sure that I'm full. Something that I know that I like because I do enjoy the taste of the cabbage soup. Yes, because I am have a lot of weight to lose, and I had a back surgery which left me kind of, what's the word? Just not moving. I wasn't able to really move, so I gained quite a bit of weight, and I was already overweight as it was. So now I'm trying to lose the weight that I've gained and go back to the place where I was before I even wanted to lose weight in the first place. So here we go, and I have already started, but I'll show you. I'm using the Instapot, so if anyone has an Instapot, I'll turn that around. I have my lovely Instapot here, and I have my Ninja, which I like because it gets all of my vegetables and it kind of chops them all up for me so that I don't have to do it. And it gives me a little bit of extra time to do some other stuff. So in here right now, it's on saute mode because it has olive oil in there. And then I'm gonna add my onion, celery, carrots, which I've kind of already grinded up right here. I'm just gonna add it in there little by little and go from there. And I'm cheating. I have a recipe, so I'm going to be looking at my recipe from time to time. But that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. But let me grab what I need to grab. Let's see. Okay. Um, why did this go away? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Olive oil, onion, celery, and carrots. Okay, all right, so once that heats up, that's pretty much everything that I need to add to the Instapot for right now. And it seems like so much, and all I have is celery in here, and I think I'm gonna add like half of that because I feel like I need to freeze half of that because it seems like a whole lot. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just filling it out. I think I need to add only half of that. Yeah, because I don't want it to be so, yeah. It says hot. All right, there we go. It's hot. All right, it is hot. We're gonna start adding in our, I'm gonna turn you this way. I have my lovely spoon, and I'm just gonna spoon in my carrots, my celery, my onion, which are all in combined together. And I had a tablespoon of olive oil that I put in there. So, and again, it was on the saute mode. So. So I have like a lot of it, so I'm only going to use like half of it. I gotta kind of make sure I got a good mixture of like the carrots versus the celery and onions. You know, kind of mix that all in there. And because I use the Ninja, it sometimes it doesn't get all the peel stuff. So take the peel stuff out. Okay, take my paper towel off. Put you down over there. Okay, let's see here. I don't want you in there. Or you. No. That's a lot of carrots. Okay, I'll put a little bit more carrots in there. Alright. I think that's good. There we go. I think that's good. Alright. So I have that in there, and it's still on saute mode. And then the rest of this, I'm gonna put away for like, freeze it. So next week when I want to cook, then next week I can have this all ready to go. And with my lovely little container, let me use this one. Oh no, I should use a bigger one. Let me grab it. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, my containers. Here we go. I guess I can use, I want one that's freezer proof. So this one is freezer proof. Okay. Getting my little containers together. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Now I have a lovely one container to put it together. I like to clean up as I go because once I'm done, I don't know about you guys, but usually cooking is exhausting. And you usually have done a lot of work, and who wants to spend another 20, 30 minutes cleaning? So I clean as I go. So you'll see, like, you'll hear me rinsing, cleaning my hands, wiping something down, just because that's what I like to do when I cook. I don't want it to be a mess when I'm done. Okay, so let's put this in here. I have my little area for my spoons. Put the rest of this in here. That way, in a week or so, I have this already ready to go. I can just throw it in the crock pot or in the Instapot, and it's ready to go. And I don't have to buy any other ingredients. There you go. It's ready. There we go. Okay. Use that. This one's a little big, but anyways, I'm going to throw it in there. There. Throw these away. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to rinse this out just so it's ready for whatever else we need to do. And while that's sauteing, and I'm rinsing this out so that my strainer slash bowl will be ready to use for whatever else that we have to throw at it. I love this strainer bowl. It is huge. I love my strainer bowl. Okay. Alright, so strainer bowl's ready. I'm going to set it aside. Nice and clean. I use this spatula, spatula. I love it. Okay, anyway. Set this aside. Alright, then put this. Let it go. Put this in my freezer. Oh, make sure it's closed. There. Okay. Alright. Now, so that's in there. We have our celery, onion, and our carrots in there. We're ready to go. Next step is we're going to gather something else. So, let's see what the next step is in our recipe. Gather. That is sauteing on hot. So the onions are softened. It's about a minute. We're going to put in some garlic. We're going to have 1.5 teaspoons of minced garlic. Add the cabbage, parsley, beans. I don't have beans. Tomatoes. Ooh, diced tomatoes. Okay, tomatoes and the vegetable oil. Water and chili powder. Okay, so I don't have any beans, but my cabbage. Alright, so now we have to chop up the cabbage, which I have a lot of cabbage, and I think this is a lot of cabbage for this one recipe. So I'm going to chop it in half, and then I'm going to freeze it. So, because I have so much of this other stuff, you know, too, so, yeah. Plus I have this broccoli slaw, which I'm going to add the broccoli slaw to it. 2 halves. Throw this away. Bell peppers. Which I have my bell peppers. Alright, so I have my Ninja, so I'm gonna just chop everything up and throw it in my Ninja. Alright, here we go. So, and the Ninja, you don't have to chop it completely, like, you just have to chop it small enough so that it'll, like, you know, be able to chop it all up. Not, you know, and this thing does a good job of chopping it all up, so I just kind of make it big chunks. Make sure it doesn't go above the knee line. And then I start all over. There we go. Alright, I think it's full, so we're going to blend that and then we're going to add some more. Okay. Alright, so we added our cabbage in there, ready to go. Alright, let's blend that up. There we go. Chop, chop, pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, All right, let's add the cabbage. There we go. Okay. Let's add the cabbage in there. There's my spatula. All right, we're gonna mix that up. Don't want it to burn in the bottom of there. And the onions have turned translucent. We're going to add our cabbage in there. We're going to add the minced garlic. 1.5 teaspoons of minced garlic. And I think they say 2 to 4 cups of cabbage. I'm not measuring it out. I'm going to use a half a head of cabbage because I have a very large head of cabbage that I bought. So, half a head of cabbage. Go. I just mix it in there. I like to mix my stuff in there. Okay, I'm going to put the other little pieces in there. And here we go. Okay, we add the other little pieces in there. And I have just a little bit left, so there we go. All right. And every recipe that you come across, I came across like 3 different recipes, and they're all kind of different. So, you know, every recipe that you have is, you might have a different recipe than mine. You know, everyone is different. I don't know. There's like so many different versions of this. So, I add bell pepper, and I think my other recipe says beans. I've never really had beans in my original one, but they say have beans in it. So I'm like, okay. I don't have any beans. I'm not putting beans in mine. I'm not a really big bean person. But we're going to put this in here. Oh, the lid's not on right. That's what it's telling me, why it's beeping at me. There, now it's on right. Okay. Okay, half a head of cabbage. We're going to put the rest back. So, I'm going to use this bell pepper. Okay, get my cabbage in there. All right, let's throw this in the trash. Sorry that you're only getting the back of me. All right, so okay. Chop off the ends, and this one is like this side. There we go. And just throw out the middle. I just cut out all the sides and throw out the middle, like yeah. Okay. Okay, and I remember 1.5 teaspoons of garlic, which I have my teaspoon here. I mean tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoons of garlic. Oops. And I have the minced garlic already, so. All right, so 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic. Boop. Okay. I'm gonna open my lid. Close on. I thought this came out so I can open the lid. You know, I'll chop the rest of this up. Okay, I think it's almost at the point where I can open it now. Let's see. Okay, I am waiting for the steam to go down so that I can put in my cabbage, the remainder of my cabbage. to mix it because I don't want it to stick to the bottom. So I am mixing. Okay, let me add in mine. 1.5 tablespoons of garlic. It's 1.5. I want to mix that in. Mix that in good. Okay, let's add the rest of the cabbage. And I like the way that the Ninja breaks it on down, guys. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I did not chop this piece, so we're going to hold on to that. Okay. It kind of like riced it is what it did. And I like that texture for my soup. It's not a salsa texture, but it's not a completely like a liquidized or whatever. It still makes a hearty like soup. So I like that texture. Okay. There we go. Cabbage is in. Yay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to break this little piece up with my hands and throw it in. Okay. It'll cook. It'll cook down. Okay. There we go. So that's it for that. Let me put this one here. I don't think I'm going to need this right now. But, okay. But we shall see. Okay. Now, let's see what else we need. I know we need to get the tomatoes and dice them up. Let me see the tomatoes. I have some little red tomatoes that I bought, the cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to cut these up. I'm going to rinse them off and cut these up. Okay, how does this little thing open? How do you open this? Okay, it says, let us out. Press here. Oh. I was like, how do these things come out? I could not open this little container. Okay. Let me rinse these off. Okay, my tomatoes. Alright, I'm going to toss this in my Ninja. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. I'm not there to guide him. Alright, there we go. Okay. And they're all in now. Toss this in the trash. There we go. Move my bowl aside. Let's see, and we need exactly half a large carrot, 2 tablespoons of parsley, fresh parsley, yes, for garnish. And then 2 cups of broth. So I'm adding the parsley, the tomatoes, the vegetable broth. And I'm adding 2 cups of broth, low sodium broth. Alright, so let's see. I have my tomatoes right here. Let's dice these up. Get these diced up. Lock it in place. That's just enough. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna add my tomatoes. All right, tomatoes are in. And parsley, 2 tablespoons of parsley, which I have some here. That's basil. Parsley's up here. Parsley. All right, 2 tablespoons of parsley. I don't have any more left, so that's the rest of that. Okay, well, that might have been 1 tablespoon, so let me check and see if I have any more parsley. Hopefully I do. All right, well, you're supposed to put 2 tablespoons of parsley, not 1 like I did. All right, and 2 cups of broth. And I kind of filled it out myself, but it did say a half a head of cabbage. See, that's what happens when I don't follow the recipe. Okay, so let me get my measuring cup out of here. 2 cups. Oh, actually, it's in the dishwasher. All right. All right, 2 cups of broth. And I have the, if they say vegetable broth, I'm using the chicken broth. I have a chicken broth. I'm using chicken broth, not vegetable broth. But, you know, if you're not comfortable with this one, then you use a vegetable broth. I like chicken broth, so I'm using a chicken broth. All right, 2 cups is what they say. This right here is 2 cups, so we're gonna pour that on in. 2 cups of broth. There we go. Oh. Okay. All right. Put this back in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna give it a swirl. Give it a swirl. And let's see what's next. I will put it back on saute mode. Put it back on saute mode. Let me wipe this down because I don't want it to be all yucky. All right, so I'm back on saute mode. Vegetable broth is in. Tomatoes are in. Now let's see what else I'm missing. I think I'm missing something. Tomatoes, vegetable broth, 1 cup of water, a teaspoon of chili powder, and thyme, and 1.5 teaspoons of fine sea salt. So we have to grind it. 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, so chili powder and thyme. Okay, all right, so now for the seasonings. So in my cabinet of seasonings, I'm gonna need chili powder, thyme, that's rosemary. Oh, I have more parsley right here, perfect. So I can add the parsley, thyme. Maybe I have, let's see, celery, dill, turmeric, paprika, basil, nutmeg. I see pumpkin pie, which I don't need. Celery, oh, thyme, here we go, thyme. There we go. So this will go back in the refrigerator. Okay, so parsley, thyme, chili powder, and what else did they say? I think there was one other thing that I am missing, and I have more time. Okay. Oh, sea salt. sea salt and pepper. This is like kosher salt, not sea salt. I'm out of sea salt on my. Well, I'm gonna have to put it. I have a grinder. I'm gonna have to put some kosher salt in there, and it said fine sea salt, so I'm gonna cheat. All right, so I actually have a grinder of my old Himalayan pink salt, so I'm gonna add the kosher salt to here. And use my little grinder to grind it on up. So, all right, let's get my measuring spoons. All right, measuring spoons are here. So I need 1/8 of a teaspoon for the sea salt, which is not very much. It's a little tiny bit. Okay, how am I going to do this here? Hold it and grind? No. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. All right. There. Oh. You know what? I'm going to do this. Grind it into a different one. Okay, that should be enough for 1/8. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. All right, now I need chili powder, which see what all the different ones I need are. Chili powder. All right, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. How much sea salt? Oh, 1.5 teaspoons of fine sea salt. So I need more salt than that. 1/8 was red pepper flakes. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Pepper is right here. So I'm gonna grind it onto my spoon and then put it in a measuring thing and see how much it is once I grind it. And 1 teaspoon of this. So 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. 1 teaspoon of this. No, I need more. More. Alright. There we go. Let's keep going. Oh no. That's just not good. 1/2 teaspoon. Oh, there it is. I just made a big mess, didn't I? Okay. Why does it keep wanting to make a mess? Why? Because it wouldn't be complete if I didn't have like a huge mess. All right. I feel like we have more than enough pepper here. Okay, definitely enough pepper. I have like pepper everywhere. Okay, pepper, salt, think I need to do that. Yeah, it wanted kosher salt, but I mean sea salt. I don't have any, so we're gonna have to use this one. I'm gonna use that. Mix it. Let's mix it up. There we go. Okay. Now we have kosher chili pepper, which is, or chili powder, chili powder. 1 teaspoon of this. There we go. 1 teaspoon of that. There we go. Okay, and okay, chili powder is done, pepper is done, salt is done. All right, there we go. I need to put some more parsley flakes in there. 1 more whole tablespoon because I did not have it enough. Just half fresh and half dry, so. All right, but now I have the right amount. Yay. Okay. Plus I love seasoning. Thyme, let's see how much thyme we're supposed to put in there. We put the right amount of parsley. I have a feeling it's 1 teaspoon, but let me just check. Okay, yeah, 1 teaspoon. Okay, 1 teaspoon. And then 1/8 of red pepper flakes. I don't even think I have red pepper flakes, to be honest. Oh, I might. Shoot, I might have that. Okay, let me get it. Alright, so we're done with the salt. Let's put it away. Don't need that. Chili powder, we're done with that. Obviously, we're done with that. Pepper, we're done with that too. Okay. This can go in the trash. Okay, red pepper flakes. Oh. I don't think I have any red pepper flakes. No. I don't think I have any red pepper flakes, but we need 1 teaspoon of thyme. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna mix that up. Okay, so I don't have red pepper flakes. I just think it's gonna make it a little more spicy, but I don't have it, so. There we go. Oh, 1 cup of water. Wait. Cancel. I need 1 cup of water. So while I have this there, I'm going to add my 1 cup of water. 1 cup of water. There we go. All right. There we go. 1 cup of water. There we go. There we go. Yay. I gotta put it back on saute mode now. Yay. I think that's everything that we got in there. I think we got everything in there. Oh, I want my bell peppers in there and my broccoli slaw, which is what I'm adding to it. So you don't have to put anything in there, but I'm adding my broccoli slaw, half of broccoli slaw, a thing of broccoli slaw, and I'm gonna put this in my blender because everything else is blended. It's gonna be weird if I don't blend this too. All right, bell peppers are gonna go in my blender along with my broccoli slaw. And that's how I'm making this one my own. I'm adding bell peppers and I'm adding broccoli slaw. Okay, broccoli and bell pepper. Cut these up. Go. Now, half a cup of that broccoli slaw. There we go. Just a pack of broccoli slaw. Yay. Okay. Okay. Chop. Let's see if that did what I wanted to do. Put that in there. It is cooking, it's cooking, it's cooking. It's smelling really good. Since I'm going to be done with that. Put that in there now. Put the remainder of my veggies. Oh yes. Because I forgot I added my bell pepper and my broccoli slaw. And I think we're all veggied out. Alright, there we go. That is it. That is all she asked for, ladies and gentlemen. Mix it. Let's mix. Because some of it's already cooking and has been cooking. Alright, we're just going to mix. There we go. Yay. And that's it. That is it. I'll let her saute for the rest of the time. Lids on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, the lid's not on right. Oh, the Instapot. Hmm. There we go. Now it's on right. Yes, I knew it wasn't on right, Instapot. Thank you for beeping, but hello, I knew. I knew it wasn't on right. Alright. The Instapot did not like my lid was not on right. Okay. Now I can rinse this out and be done. Yay! That is all she called for. It's gonna cook for about another 20 minutes or so and then sit on low, and that's basically it. You're just cooking it until the vegetables are nice and soft, you know, so yay. Super simple and quick. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, now I can rinse out all my stuff. Get my kitchen back in order. And that's it. If anybody has a Ninja, a little thingy, I love it. It rinses off and cleans so easily. It makes cooking that much more enjoyable when you don't have to slave away in the kitchen for like ever chopping, grinding, cutting, dicing. To all those chefs out there, more power to you, but I'm not a chef. I'm like, no, thank you. I don't know all those chopping skills. I have not perfect and learned that. Plus, I'm not trying to look like a professional chef. Alright, now I can unplug that. Yay. Alright, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I'm just going to recap, so just in case you didn't come in the beginning or you didn't catch it. So basically we added a half a head of cabbage. I added 2 bell peppers. I added, they say 15 ounces of tomatoes. I added what tomatoes that I had. A half a cup of broccoli slaw. I added, what else? A full thing of celery. Actually a half a thing of celery. Like 2 cups of carrots. And 1 full onion, 1 red onion. They called for yellow onion. I used red onion, which is what I had. 2 tablespoons of parsley, 1 tablespoon of, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, or you can salt and pepper to taste. What else are we missing? Oh, in the beginning, I used a tablespoon of olive oil to heat with the onions, the celery, and the carrots. You kind of put that in there first, let that saute in your Instapot, then add the celery, onions, and let the onions kind of get soft before you start adding the rest of the vegetables. Then you're going to add 2 cups of broth, 1 cup of water, and that's pretty much it. And then once you're done, you can use more parsley to garnish. So I hope you enjoy this, and it's supposed to be part of the cabbage soup diet, so you can use this for the cabbage soup diet. And don't forget to message me. Let me know your success, or let me know if you like the recipe, if it's good. They added 1 cup of beans. You can add beans if you like. I didn't add beans. I don't really like beans, but that's pretty much it. So hope you have all the success in the world, that you love the recipe, and thank you again for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and then that way you can see any other videos that I am out with, or when I do a live cooking like this. So, thanks for watching. Bye for now.